Welcome to Free Flow Yoga and this post-ride, post-run stretch off. There are no props necessary, but if you have a strap or a couple of blocks, they might be helpful to assist you in some of the postures. We'll start by coming to a comfortable seat. And if you find cross-legged isn't comfortable for you, come to whatever feels good. If the knees are higher than the hips here in cross-legged, think about propping up your hips by sitting on a cushion or a support. Take the right arm out to the side, and as you inhale, float the left arm up and over, staying rooted through the left sit bones as you reach and extend through the left fingertips. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, let the palm of the hand rest on the back of the head. Keep the head in line with the spine. And on your next inhale, gaze upwards. Take the left shoulder and the left elbow point back. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, curl the left shoulder towards the right knee. Inhale, open up. And exhale, curl down. Inhale, open up. And exhale, curling the left shoulder to the right knee. Inhale, come back up and release the left hand back into our side stretch. And then let the forearm rest on the top of the head. Bring the spine upright. And then just the head drops down to the left hand side. The palm of the left hand resting on the right side of the face. Your right shoulder is relaxed. The left ear gently drawing towards the left shoulder. Now we don't need to pull on the head here. Let the weight of the arm be enough to create the stretch. And then release your left arm down and stack the head back on top of the spine and take a few shoulder shrugs here. Lovely. The next time the shoulders come down the back, let them rest here. Taking the left hand out to the side, circle the right arm up and over, feeling as if we're flaring the right rib cage open. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, let the palm of the hand rest on the back of the head. Keep the head in line with the spine. Inhale, gaze upwards. Open up the right armpit, take the right elbow back. And then as you exhale, curl the right shoulder towards the left knee. Inhale, open up. Take the right shoulder and elbow back, and then exhale, right shoulder towards the left knee. Inhaling, opening up. And exhale, curl down. Inhale, open up and extend the right arm into the side stretch. And then as you exhale, let the forearm rest on the top of the head. Bring the spine upright and then just the head over to the right hand side here. The weight of the arm is enough, we don't need to pull. And sense that you're loosening the muscle fibers, releasing any tension in the left side of the neck. Rest the right arm down, stack the head back on top of the spine and roll over the knees now to come to wide leg child's pose. So we're taking the knees as wide as the mat, the big toes resting towards each other. Ease the hips down towards the heels and extend the fingertips towards the top of the mat. Let the body, the chest, the forehead drape down. The head supported on the mat. Now come onto your fingertips, so raising the forearms, raising the arms off the mat, and claw your fingertips towards the top of the mat. So we really feel this deep stretch through the side body and the arms. The sit bones are heavy towards the heels. Lengthen the spine. Relax the arms and come up to all fours, realigning the knees so they're directly below the hips and the wrists are directly below the shoulders. As you inhale, let the belly button drop down, the tailbone rises up as you gaze forwards, the chest is open. And on the exhale, bring the chin to the chest, dome the spine to the sky as the tailbone curls under. Inhale through to cow posture, belly button drops, tailbone lifts, gaze forwards, and then exhaling chin to chest. Make a rainbow shape through the spine, tailbone bone curling under. Keep going between these two postures, inhaling as we gaze forwards and exhaling as we make a rainbow through the spine. Lovely, and then come to a neutral spine, keeping the head in line with the spine. Rotate your right fingertips so they're pointing towards the right knee or any degree in between. And extend your right leg out behind you. Come onto the ball of the right foot. Gently rock backwards and forwards over the ball of the right foot. And as you do, you'll also benefit from this stretch through the forearm, into the wrist and the hand. Now pause, pushing the heel away. Your right leg is nice and active here, so feel as if you're lifting the back leg, but keeping the ball of the foot grounded. Stay in this posture, but ease off from the stretch and rotate the fingertips back to 12 o'clock. Grow your arm bones, the arms nice and active, and sweep your right leg all the way off the left side of the mat. Gaze over the left shoulder to look at the right foot and create length all through the right side of the body. Lovely, bring the leg back around and come back to all fours. Sway your right leg out to the side and walk the hands towards the knees, coming up into gate pose. So we have this triangular shape through the legs. The pelvis is nice and open. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. And then exhale, lean over to the right hand side as you reach and extend through the left fingertips. Sense that you are long from the outer left knee through the left side body as you extend through the left fingertips. Now use your core strength. Inhale, draw the arms all the way back up. And as you exhale, lower the left hand down and extend the right fingertips up and over. The palm of the right hand faces down. The joints on the left arm are stacked. Banana yourself away from the mat. So feel as if you're trying to create this banana curve through the right side of the body. Lovely. Inhale, come all the way back up using our core strength. And then as you exhale, bring the hands back down to the mat and step the right foot between the hands. So we're in a lunge. You might find you're in quite a box-shaped lunge here. So to benefit from the stretch through the back thigh and hip flexors, take your back leg slightly further back. Right knee is above the right heel. Bring the hands to the hips. Up we come, head over heart, heart over pelvis. Now feel as if you're tucking your tailbone down and scooping it under. The hip bones, the front hip bones are shining upwards. And you'll sense that this thigh muscle, the hip flexors, are getting a deeper stretch here. Gently ease down into the stretch. And then come back up. Few more of those. Ease down, tailbone lengthens down and under, and up. Down, and up. We'll do two more. And last one. Lovely. Now lower the hands down to frame the front foot. And if you find that you're collapsing into that front thigh, now is a time, if you've got them, to use your blocks as little arm extenders. Walk the weight back. And as you do, bring the right toes up towards the ceiling. The back of your right leg is nice and long. We're trying to straighten the leg to find the stretch through the hamstring and the calf muscles. Let's walk the weight forwards, find that stretch through the back thigh, and then come back, right toes point up. Walk it backwards and forwards. And the next time you bring the weight back, pause here, pulling those toes up towards the ceiling. Chest is open and the sit bones are reaching back. Now keep this stretch and peel the sole of the right foot down onto the mat. Try and keep your right leg straight. As you walk forwards, bending the front knee, bring the right hand to the inside of the right foot and walk your right foot to the long edge of the mat. Realign so your wrists are below your shoulders. Slightly different variation of our lunge. Come onto the outer edge of your right foot and gently ease the knee out to the side. Plant the foot back down. Take hold of the right knee in the right hand, pushing your left hand through the mat, so finding length all through your left arm. Rotate the chest towards the right knee and let your left thigh and outer left hip come down towards the mat. Lovely. Now as you inhale, push the hips more square, take the right hand up to the sky. And then there's the option here to bend the left knee, the back knee, and take hold of the foot or the ankle. And here is where we can use our strap or a scarf or a tie, whatever you might have, to help you get hold of that back foot. Lovely opener through the hip flexors and the back thigh. Release the hold. Plant your right hand back down. Tuck the back toes and raise the back knee. Sweep your right foot all the way back and into three-legged dog, the right leg coming up to the sky. And then lower down into downward facing dog. And pedal out your legs here. So we're up in our upside down V shape. Your hips are the highest point. And we're raising alternate heels and bending the knees. Lovely. Lower the knees down to the mat. The knees directly below the hips, the wrists directly below the shoulders. As you inhale, drop the belly button down, lift the tailbone up, gaze forwards, the chest is open. And as you exhale, bring the chin to the chest, dome the spine to the sky, curl the tailbone under. Inhale, belly button drops down, tailbone lifts, gaze forwards. And exhale through to cat, making a rainbow shape through the spine. Inhale into cow. And exhale into cat. Come to a neutral spine, the head in line with the spine. Rotate your left fingertips to 6 o'clock so they're facing the left knee or any degree in between. And extend your left leg coming onto the ball of the left foot. Let's rock and roll over the ball of the back foot. Now pause, pushing your back heel away and sense that opening, not just in the hamstring and the calf muscle, but the toes, maybe spreading those toes on the mat, the sole of the foot. We often forget the feet and they take quite a battering. Now stay in this posture, ease off from the stretch and rotate your fingertips back to 12 o'clock. Both arms are long, head in line with spine as we sweep the left foot off the right side of the mat and gaze over the right shoulder. Sense that length through the left side of the body. Lovely. Bring the leg back and come back to all fours. Extend your left leg to this side. So we're coming back into gate pose and walk the hands towards the knees, coming up. Pelvis is open. The instep of the left foot is roughly in line with the right knee. Let's inhale as we sweep the arms overhead. And then exhale, lean over to the left-hand side, keeping any weight out of this left leg. Reach and extend, find the space through the right side of the body. Inhale, come up. Using your core strength to control the descent, bring your right hand down and extends through the left fingertips. Banana yourself away from the mat. So find this crescent shape through the side body. Again, engaging with our core muscles. Inhale, come up. And then exhale, bring the hands down and come back to all fours. Step your left foot between the hands to find our lunge posture. Hands to the hips as we come up, stacking our spine here. Curl the tailbone down and under, the hip point shining upwards to intensify the stretch through the back thigh. And checking that the left knee is above the left heel. Let's go deeper into the lunge and then ease back off. Going deeper. And then easing off. In and out. 2 more. And out. And then last one, coming down. And then back up. Release the hands down to frame the front foot. Walk the hands back, straighten off the front leg and bring the toes up towards the ceiling. Again, this is the opportunity, if you have them, to use your arm extenders so we're not collapsing down. Helps us create more space. And then come forwards, rocking between these two movements. Creating your own pace. You might want to linger somewhere for a little bit longer. And then finally pausing with the hips back above the knees. Drawing the left toes up towards the ceiling, trying to keep this leg straight. Peel the sole of the foot down. Big stretch through the shin and the top of the foot. Now as you walk the hands forwards, bring the left hand to the inside of the left foot and walk your left foot to the long edge of the mat. Realign so your wrists are below the shoulders. Come onto the outside edge of your left foot, letting the knee drop out to the side. So accessing the groin and the inner thighs here. And then plant the sole of the left foot back down. We are strong in our right arm and shoulder as we bring the left hand to the left knee. Let me just rotate slightly so you can see. Left hand to the left knee. Swivel the heart space towards your left knee and allow the outer right hip to lower down towards the mat. Lovely. Come out slightly and take your left fingertips up towards the ceiling. And then sweep the arm back as you bend the right knee and take hold of the right foot, or use your strap for assistance here. And draw the heel towards the bottom. Lovely. Release the foot. Bring the hand back to the inside of the left foot. Tuck the toes under and raise your back knee. We're sweeping the left leg all the way back into three-legged dog. The left foot reaching towards the sky. And then lower the foot down into downward facing dog and pedal out your legs. Lovely. Look between your hands and step the right foot between the hands. Stay on the ball of the back foot. Bring the hands to the hips as we come up into our high lunge. Again, stacking the spine here, tailbone curling down and under. Inhale and reach the hands overhead. As you exhale, come to cactus arms and bend the back knee deeper, bringing the shin parallel to the mat. Inhale, reach up, straighten off the back leg slightly. And then exhale, cactus arms, bend the back knee. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, down. This time, hold it here. Your tailbone is drawing down. Your hip points are shining upwards. Inhale, straighten off the back leg, reach up. And then exhale, hands come down and frame the front foot. Step back to downward facing dog and pedal your legs. Come to stillness and step the left foot between the hands, staying on the ball of the back foot. Find stability here, bring the hands to the hips, coming up to our high lunge. Head over heart, heart over pelvis. Inhale and reach the arms overhead. Exhale, cactus arms, bend the back knee deeper. Inhale, reach up, straighten the back knee slightly. And then exhale, cactus arms, deep bend in the back knee. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, cactus arms, pause here. Back thigh is long, chest is open, shoulder blades together and down the back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands come down, frame the front foot. Step back to plank. So our shoulders, our hips and our heels are in one long line. The arms are long. And then draw the hearts forwards. The elbows kiss your outer ribs as you come down to the mat with control. Slide the forearms in front of you, bringing the elbows directly below the shoulders. Spread 10 fingers, engage through the tops of the feet. And as you inhale, push the floor away. Lengthen through the back, extend through the crown of the head. The chest is open. The shoulders are slotting into the shoulder sockets. Take a few deep breaths here. Lovely, and then we'll roll down. Bring the hands either side of the chest, pushing to all fours, and then taking our feet to the side so we can come through seated and roll down onto our backs. We'll walk the feet in towards the bottom and take your right leg up towards the sky. And then bring the right ankle to the left thigh, finding a figure of 4 posture, the right ankle resting on the left thigh. You can stay here. If you would like to go deeper, bring the left thigh in towards the chest And feed the right arm in this space between the legs so you can clasp the left hand onto the left shin or thigh. Keep the head heavy and grounded, releasing any tension from the shoulders, the neck. And then we'll release the hold. Place both feet back down onto the mat. Sway the knees from side to side, just 1 or 2 times. And then coming to stillness, take your left leg up. Bring the left ankle to the right thigh, figure of 4. Tune in, this side might feel different to the other side. And if it's right for you, bring the right thigh in towards the chest. Place the left hand in this space between the legs and interlace the fingers behind the right shin or the right thigh. We'll release the hold. Place both feet back down onto the mat. Your heels are about a handspan from the bottom. Your thighs are parallel and the feet are hip distance apart. Now as you inhale, feel as if you're velcroing the lower spine down onto the mat. And as you exhale, scoop your tailbone up and peel the vertebrae of the back off the mat as you come into bridge posture. Keep squeezing the air between the thighs. And there's the option here to walk the shoulder blades in towards each other and clasp the hands together on the mat, keeping the arms extended. The back of your neck is long, chin tucked. If you have the hands clasped, release the hold, walk the shoulder blades out, and slowly roll the spine all the way back down onto the mat. Take a moment here, allow the back, the pelvis to settle. And then we'll extend the legs, taking them as wide as the mat. Letting the arms flop out to the sides. Closing the eyes. Allow your body here a moment to absorb the practice and whatever workout came before it. Let go of the weight of the arms. Let go of the weight of the legs. Allow yourself the luxury of some deeper breaths and a few moments to restore and rest. And then we'll reach the arms overhead. Pull the fingertips from the toes, take a full body stretch. And then bring the thumbs in towards the chest, rock from side to side a couple of times. And in whatever way is comfortable for you, please come to seated. Thank you for joining me in this practice. Namaste.